Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 203. I believe it's episode 203. If you do enjoy today's video, do me a massive favour and continue on with this crazy support that's been happening lately. I know we're all in lockdown and we're all bored and stuff, but you guys are seriously smashing it. If we can get near 3,500 likes again, you'll seriously make my day. And of course, subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Click the notification bell. Let me know that you're a part of the Noti gang and never miss a video. So, you know that at the end of the last episode, I attempted to sell my newfound favourite centre midfielder, Bobby Firmino, Scream. Now, he didn't sell. I think probably just because the end of the weekend league happened and that price crash came in, just like any other player. I've seen him as cheap as like 505. I've seen him then go spike back up to like 535. So just give me a little bit of time and I'll try and offload him for a suitable price where hopefully it's a little bit more than what we paid, so that even though we take a little bit of a loss on tax, it would be nice just to sell for a little bit more so we, minimise what we lose. I just need to sell him at the right time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Other than that, he could just be staying. Like, for now, he's going to stay, and for now, he's going to get into today's team and stuff. But I just feel like with that money that we get from him, bringing as well as what we've already got in the club, I just feel like that pushes us up to what? If we've got 150 right now, he sells to like 525 maybe, and we get 500 for him. Bringing us up to 650 is actually quite good. I think that's the sort of level where you start to hit, or it might be about 700, 750 might be where you start to hit some like half decently usable prime icons and a few prime icon moments and stuff like that, and maybe even some good FUT Birthday players. So with that in mind, that's kind of like the idea, just to maybe get someone new, even though he's absolutely fantastic. So I did the FUT 11 SBC, the FUT 12 one or whatever will be in tomorrow's episode, as and when I complete that. But this one was for an 84 plus rated player. So there's no rating cap, but it's just minimum 84 rated. And we actually going to get a walkout from this. And it's going to be Italian. So I was like, okay, we're getting Verratti or Bonucci. But turns out we actually get ourselves an 89 rated Chiellini. That is absolutely fantastic. Just from that daily SBC, I did not expect that one little bit. Because normally I make the joke that an 84 plus rated pack is always just an 84 guaranteed pack, because no one ever really gets that much better, or you've got obviously significantly higher chances of just getting the 84 than you have anything higher up. So for us to actually get like an 89 proper walkout, I was most chuffed. I was really happy with that, because that adds to the fodder. We already have a, what's his name? Oh no, I've forgotten. Miralem Pjanic. We already have a Pjanic in the club, which means that we're going to get a strong link between those two anyway, Chiellini and Pjanic. So that'll be decent for like just some link in some SBC down the line. I have been putting together another mid-icon SBC. We're too far away from that one at the moment though. So that's why I did these. We move on to, I think I was able to complete 4 81 plus double packs. And I'm going to open them for you right now just to show you what we could potentially get. Again, 81 plus double. It's just a minimum of 81. You could get 2 absolute like stinkers, or you could get literally the best FUT Birthdays out there if you were really lucky. So pack number 1, we got ourselves a board in Sami Khedira, I think it was. And then the second pack, we end up getting Ava Banega, who is someone that you're so used to seeing. I pack this guy literally all the time. He has actually got that one good moments card. I don't think it was a non-expiry one, so it's gone for ages, but he actually got quite a good card, didn't he? Does any of you use that Banega card? Let me know down below if you do. So then 3 out of 3 packs actually going to get boards. So when it could have literally just been 81s and 82s, at least I'm seeing consistent 83s out of this pack. So that was nice, considering we were using probably the dregs of the last few players that we had in our club that were untradeable and usable for an SBC like this, that weren't too valuable or anything. And then from the final pack, we end up getting another David Luiz. Oh, damn it. That's annoying, because that's like the third one we've had this week, all untradeable. So for now, I think I just like back out. We get another 83, so that's good. So it's actually worked out all right. We ended up getting quite a few 83s. I think eventually I discarded him. As you can see, he's no longer in my FUT Central. And I also went through the club just for the remaining, like, non-rare players and stuff that I had. Some of them were worth a little bit. A couple of them were worth a lot. I think mainly from, like, maybe marquee matchups. There's, like, a Turkish league player that I could get, like, 3k or something for a small window of time. But yeah, like that. So we did that. We sold the players. We're up to like 175, getting towards 180,000 coins. So we've made about 40k from just that remaining little bits of scraps of players that were in our club, which is good because then we'll obviously get rewards soon, and with rewards it means that we'll claim another 30,000 coins and a couple tradable packs and stuff. Maybe we'll be able to pack a FUT Birthday who sells. That'd be great. I'm also pretty much hoping and looking forward to, if we were to get a guaranteed FUT Birthday SBC. How much do you think they would price that at if it did come out, by the way, guys? I'm very curious to know. So for the rest of this episode, apologies for all the... I'm so bunged up. I feel like I can hear it. I don't even sound like myself right now, and I sound like I'm about to like try and clear my throat all the time. I apologize. I know how frustrating it is. Just imagine being the one speaking it and living that at the moment. Like, it's not fun. Anyway, we are going to push into rivals for a few games here, because I adjusted my team ever so slightly and had a little look at the things that I needed to do in order to unlock the FUT Birthday Bellarabi. Now, I put a little poll out on Twitter about how many of you are actually going to bother completing this FUT Birthday Bellarabi. And when I last checked, it was about 60-40. In the camp of you guys aren't going to complete it. So about 60% of you that voted were saying, no, we're not going to bother, not worth it. And then 40% of you are like absolutely bigging him up, saying, yeah, I've already got him, he's great. Or, yeah, I'm mid doing it right now, I'm going to carry on doing it. So it was actually fairly split. Now, I guess I expected it to be like that because he is a pretty desirable card. Like, if you've got a Bundesliga thing going on, that's a very, very good card. 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot, lots of pace and stuff. For me, I imagine it to probably just be fodder, just because I don't use the Bundesliga. However, it was all going to rely on this session of games. So I was going to play a few games here because I needed the content for the rest of the episode. I wanted to see where I would come out of it after I'd played 3 or 4 matches of FIFA to see, like, if it would be worth carrying on or whether we just draw a line under it there, stop playing with it and don't bother. Because, hey, you know, we'll end up getting another 88 or something as fodder in our weekend league rewards. So don't put yourself through the stress. There's that possibility. I know a lot of you guys have found yourself with more free time to play rivals and unlock objectives and stuff like that. And for you guys, obviously, that's great. Go for it. I mean, just because we're on lockdown and stuff, my life is pretty much exactly the same because I'm a YouTuber. I'm always at home recording and stuff anyway. I can't leave the house, which I do it occasionally, of course. Maybe I have the tiniest bit more time, but my life is pretty much unchanged. Very fortunately for myself, like things are just, you know, there's just more people around the house and stuff really at the moment for me. So I actually come away with a victory in game number 1, which is great because as long as I got the things done, which was, I think, score and assist at the same time. I don't know what it was, but it was with certain players with certain skill moves or certain skill moves or certain ratings and stuff. It's fairly complicated. I keep forgetting what I've got to do in game. I know I've got to score like low drivens and get cross assists and get multiple assists and stuff. Basically, after the first game, I think I'd just done 1 out of 7 for the wins, which is good. At least we've got one of the main, like, most difficult parts done. But then 0 out of 3, 0 out of 2, 0 out of 5 for the next one. So we didn't get too much done. But there is only one of the objectives which does require you to win, and that is the one that we just got one of. So at least we did what we did and got the right things done during a win, even though we didn't get the low driven shot. You know, there's plenty of games for us to do that. So I come up against this fairly unassuming team. It doesn't look that crazy, if I'm honest. But right off the get-go, I could just tell this guy was going to absolutely smash me. So I went 1-0 down, and then I found myself like 2-0 down just a couple of FIFA minutes later. And I was like, all right, mate. Take it. Have the win. This is going to be a waste of my time. Let's just move on. So we move on to the next one, and I get matched up against another very, very solid squad there. He's got Ronaldinho, he's got Prime Seedorf, Cristiano Ronaldo, a 95 rated headliner Lewandowski. So I was ready and prepared for another very sweaty, very boring, just non-enjoyable match, because that's typically what happens in Rivals. I find Rivals to be the least interesting game mode out there. It's genuinely pretty, it's just normally pretty stressful, and yeah, people are at a different level of trying to be boring or trying to be toxic or trying to win or whatever it is than they are in FUT Champs. In my opinion, FUT Champs is way more chill, especially to the level that I play it. I guess maybe it gets really, really tough late on, but FUT Champs is way better than playing Rivals, and I think a lot of people agree with that. You'll have to let me know down below. Either way, we were 1-0 down against this guy and kind of getting... Again, like, kind of falling asleep throughout this game. But we kind of stepped up and pushed into the second half a bit better than we did in the first. We got ourselves a fairly lucky goal, like just on the break from when he had a corner. I couldn't hold it, though. 82 minutes on the clock. He'd scored with Ronaldinho. But we are able to make this next little play happen. So Neymar knocks it out wide to Perisic, who is of course a Bundesliga player. I crossed it with a Bundesliga player to get an assist, and I scored a low-driven shot with a 4-star skill, 4-star weak foot player. So that's a couple of things ticked off the list. And then look at this. Yep. I pressed the low-driven shot for that one, and I think that's probably why that one screwed up, because otherwise I think a normal shot like that just goes in, and the low-driven modifier just makes shots go so wide and stuff, it's ridiculous. But I had a chance to win that match, and I didn't get it. I didn't grasp it, because I missed my low-driven shot. I don't even think I needed to score the low-driven. I'd already got one with Zola. So, yeah, frustratingly enough, we come away with a draw there. But it wasn't in vain, just because when we take a little look at Bellarabi in a moment, or maybe at the end of the next game, whatever it is, I had actually got 1 out of 2 done, or 1 out of 3 done for certain things. There you go, 1 out of 3 for durable delivery, 1 out of 2 for skillfully driven, and then 1 out of 5, I think, for crossfire. Yeah, so like, we got 3 things done in that game, and only drew it. Whereas the game before that, where we won, we only got 1 out of 7 things done, and then and none out of the other one. So we actually were more productive in that game, which turned out to not be a win, than the other one. However, at some point we are going to need to get 7 wins, so it's best to try and get a win alongside of everything, obviously. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes it's not worth rage quitting, because you've already got part of a challenge done. Okay, right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to cut there. I had a sneeze and cough and splutter attack. And I feel like my voice is, I'm losing it now, so I just got to stick this out for another couple of minutes. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to get better real quick. Lots of honey and lemons and stuff going in to my system to try and make this actually work. I'm actually losing my voice. Not good at all. Anyway, in this game right here, we are 1-1 at half time. I think I was outplaying this guy, but he managed to get his goal back. Neymar then threw balls it to Zola, who is, of course, that's another thing you have to do, get the through balls. I'd already got a driven goal with Neymar for my very first goal, and we come away with the 2-1 victory. So once again, that was actually quite a good set for objectives. That was quite a good match to get a few of the objectives done. We will have a quick look at where we're at right now. I got 60 games of online done or something for one of the objectives. That's going to bring me over another level in the season pass. And what did we get? So we're actually set at 1 out of 4 completely done now. We've done the low driven shots. We're at 2 out of 3 for another one, 1 out of 5 for the other one, and then 2 out of 7. So with the crossfire one, it's going to be very difficult getting the crosses with the Bundesliga players, but it's just in matches. So I think worst case scenario, I could probably message my opponent, offer them the victory or whatever, and then just say, can you let me get a goal? Some people will obviously abuse that, but some people might just let it happen and then play on from there. So that would be quite good if that would happen. But we'll see. I'll obviously try and get the goals done naturally as I'm playing in game. That's why I have Perisic and stuff in my team. So I grabbed a Tifo for like level 22, I feel like we were out there. Maybe we weren't. I can't remember where we were at. Maybe it was level 21 or something. However, whatever we get next in about 4,000 XP, whenever that comes around, is going to be a Prime Gold Players Pack. So at least we're moving on to the pack stage of that page of objectives. And that's going to pretty much wrap things up. Guys, I do apologise for the just for the overall sickness. I hate not being at like my commentary best for you guys, and hopefully you're sticking with me. I'm just trying to get this stuff out to you every single day so that you got something to enjoy. Right now, again, I'll probably try and list Bobby overnight just to maybe get some money for him. If we can make that happen, that would be fantastic. It's unlikely though. Maybe we'll cut our losses with him at some point and see what we can get ready for the next set of FUT Birthday players or whatever. But that's going to wrap things up, guys. Hit me with a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Shooting for 3,500 likes. I'd very much appreciate that. You'd make my day. Subscribe if you're new. Come and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are down below. Most importantly, stay healthy, stay clean, stay safe. Have a great day. I'll catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.